Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome. I know I'm a few minutes early, but I wanted to get on as soon as I can. I know it's holiday, people are busy doing and running and seeing their family. Hi, everyone. Let's see. This is an important one to get out, you guys. It's going to blow your mind. I'm serious, and I really need to know who here knows Plunder. I would like to know who this person is. Welcome. NW Love. Hi, Muffin Tap. My mod. Hello, hello. A Messenger Palm. Oh my freaking gosh. um, Hi, welcome in some new people. I love it. Thank you to my new subscribers. Amazing. I've gotten really good emails from you guys. And I want you to know I read them. I do. This isn't going to be a real long one tonight. You got all your baking done, NW? I've done nothing. Tomorrow. So there are two people I would love to know if they're real or not real, and who they really are. This is Benny, the Benny that we think we know. Benny here in his video winds up having a cowboy hat on. Kind of like the same cowboy hat that Kent family dude wears. I'm serious. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for entertainment purposes, and nothing here obviously has been proven by the law enforcement because they haven't fucking proven anything I've said. At least to my knowledge, right? I may be totally wrong. Sorry, I'm eating yogurt. But I'm going to get right to this. This PDF isn't that long, but you never know how long things take because you don't know which direction it's going to bring me in. Right? This was my cover letter. No, my cover. I showed this because I'll show you in the presentation. This is from her video she just put out of the car. Oh my God, wait till you guys see what it really is. You're going to flip out. So, for those who are new, my philosophy here hasn't changed. One of the very main elements that I talk about is the car. Fake car, fake car, fake car. Fake white car, white car's here, white car's there. They just are freaking fake, okay? And the law enforcement is buying into it. Buying into it. Hi, our family. Rumple. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. So, this is what Benny looks like in one of the last videos I just did. I'm asking for two creators to expose themselves and tell us who they really are. There's no way in hell this is the Benny that we know. Period. It's not. N-O. No. Was Judy in the house? Judy, are you here? Sassafras. Look at Benny. This here is from his video from a year ago. I'm going back to the beginning where I found all of my elements way in the beginning. And now as I'm going back, they are showing way stronger than they did a year ago. Benny Keys, I want to know who you are. There's a few of you in there. I could tell, no offense, one is way more handsome than the next. And I don't know why you keep changing who you are. But every one of your videos, I got it down pat. As soon as you see in any of his videos, he starts moving, touches his eyes, moves, walks down the hallway, fixes his hat, shakes the camera. It's so obvious. Hi, Judy. It's so obvious. So it's like so dumb. Like it's so dumb. Like we know all this shit, right? Here's Benny in his kitchen. Now, why am I picking pictures like this now? Because they show so clearly. And now you all know about the pot. That is a pressure pot cooker. And those are the pointy things that are on his hands that I pointed out yesterday. That is a must in every sacrifice. Madeline McCain had these as well. Let me tell you. I think that these spirits are working overtime because they have a deadline. And it's up to the people that we are pointing out to tell us who you are and go tell the truth to the law enforcement. Because somewhere in here, I'm not saying it's Benny, everything I do and say falls under section 107. I don't know who Benny is. I don't think this is the Benny we know, is what I'm saying. But whoever this is knows what happened to the children. They know. Because all of these elements are way too fresh. I've shown you the pressure cooker. I just showed you how these little pointy things are in the Idaho 4, as well as in Summer Moon Wilds, as well as Madeline McCain, all of them. So whoever this is, I beg you. Summer Moon Wells begs you. These kids do not want to fall backwards and let go of a rope. That's what I know. And they will fall really deep down. And they don't want to. Whoever the fuck this is, I'd love for you to go forward. Here's the Benny that we know. Whoever this is showing the elements so crystal clear that I don't even have to play that damn game anymore saying what is this, true, not true. This is it. Whoever this is needs to come forward. You guys, this is what gets put on the faces. I have shown these before. Really look at what I'm showing you. Look. If the authorities would just do a little exercise and match all this shit up, they could close this thing up. Because they actually, if you go back a year, they're so cocky and confident about themselves. Why would you think of saying, oh my God, that's an element to the Summer Moon Wells case? Well, it is, and that's not the Benny we know. His teeth are totally different. His eyes are different. I went back a year, and it's not the Benny we know. The Benny we know has bigger front teeth, skinnier and longer front teeth. His lips are different shape. This one has a flatter front face, nicer looking teeth, and the mouth is different eyes. It's like, I believe one is not as isn't American. So Benny, maybe you're working undercover. It's time to just go blow this shit up. But I'm calling bullshit on your channel. Totally different person, you guys. And if he challenges me, I have more photos of all the Bennies than I do Summer Moon Wells. Put it that way. Way more. Because there's so many of them. Like, who's that? The car that he shows a year ago in the window, you guys, is one of it's the truck that transports everything. It's so crazy. I didn't notice it before because I didn't have all my information together. Wait. The only one that knows I'm right is the Benny that we all really don't know about. Because this car right here, we brighten up. I don't know why it's so small. Let me see if I have another one. This car right here is the main car that transports everything. And look at the other picture, how it's totally fake. It's, that car is not correct. This car would, to me, be the car that they would go look for. That's the car you look for. None of these white bullshit cars. But all the evidence and all the information and all the elements to all the cases are in Plunder's videos and Benny's videos. Period. I don't have to go to anyone else's channels to get my photos. You guys, they show it. I mean, it's all here. And the only way... Oh my God. Do I not have this one? Look at this. I don't know if I have this one in the presentation. How freaky is that? Like, who the fuck is that, Benny? Who is that? You guys, things start to pop up and show to me when I'm dead on. And when I speak the truth, I don't speak bullshit, you guys. I speak the truth. This car is the car they need to find. I've never seen this car. You have never seen this car. But this is the fake car, the Z on it. This is the kill zone car. I know I'm right. This shit's coming through so clearly, without a doubt. I know what I'm saying. Now, when I say without a doubt, I know what I'm saying. Obviously, this is entertainment purposes, and nothing has been proven. But, excuse me, look at that car. That could be, for all you know, the red Toyota they were trying to see. Oh, the ring is so fake. He plays with that ring. I don't know what that is, but he talks about it. See all the faces that show up? So here, see this stuff in the background of his apartment? This is what I showed you yesterday in the good vibes sign, wherever that bar is. This is what they have on the behind them. Remember I said, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. This is where I've seen it. It's an element. These are like fingers or something. I don't know what they are. But this is what I just showed you guys yesterday. And then I said, and I didn't have anything to show it against, but here it is. This is what they showed in yesterday's, that I showed in yesterday's PDF. Let's see. Thursdays. I'm opening it right here. Okay, let me find it in here. It was stuff that was on the counter. That's Benny. Here. Kind of like this. Copy. Let's see if it pastes. My God. I hate when it does that. It does this thing. Well, same thing. Showed it yesterday. It's right there. That's what he's showing. A year ago, because a year ago, there's no way in hell they thought anyone would figure these out. There's no way. They weren't anticipating in anyone finding it out. So this is from a year ago. The elements are all in here. And I thought it was very important to show, because why I'm showing this is because I would love to hear from him. The real Benny, not the fake Benny. The real Benny. They're very different. They're very, very different. So that pot that I'm showing you, you guys, is a very important element. That pressure cooker. And what he's leaning his head on is a very important thing for you guys to see. Because people that are new, when I say, oh, their head's leaning that way, it's always leaning this way. And that pressure cooker has been around through all the years and years ago. And Benny is not in a car. He is in the kill zone car. He's in the fake white car that that the authorities use as a cover-up. I'm saying that because they're not calling bullshit on the white car, and it's so obvious. It's going to even be more obvious as I show you Plunder stuff. Look at that. That's not the Benny we know. Not the Benny we know. I'm pretty good with lips, mouth, teeth. This isn't the Benny we know. This guy's whole entire face is shaped differently. I feel it. I could feel it. You guys understand that? Like, I feel it. I know it's not. It's so not. So this is why I decided to put this up first, because I know this isn't the Benny that I laugh at. And he could really come in here and say whatever. I want to know the truth. And these children want justice, and they want someone to come forward to keep them from never seeing justice. They want to see justice. Oh, thank you, Nancy Hopkins, for that super chat. Thank you. Very sweet. So when I say that the car and everything, I thought this was a perfect example to show my members, my new subscribers and members. When I say they're underground in a fake car that is fake driving, this is what it looks like. And this is the younger looking Benny. This car is in the same place that the Beastons pull in the cars. The cars are in a location that they do this. It's fake. So this I thought was a great one to show you, because when you look outside the windows, all of the other videos, let me just show the same thing. So moving forward, and when I show you outside the windows, Benny's the one who introduced this to me. I'm like, he is in a warehouse, and this is a fake car. This is a machine. I mean, like, there's no front window. It's just, you guys, it's just fake, okay? You know? It's just fake. Look at Benny's teeth here on the left-hand side. Really nice teeth. These aren't his teeth. These aren't his teeth. This isn't the Benny we know. Benny has different teeth. This isn't the Benny we know. You guys, it's not. I want to know who this is. I want to know who this is. Because whoever this is can bring justice home. You know that, right? So this is the fake car. I'm supposed to be in the car. There's that black part of the machine stuck to his head. This thing here. down here, there's like no front of the car. It's like it's like he's falling out. I always love this one because no one notices like um there's no car. It's like this is like so fake. It's like he forgot to put his underwear on. That's what it reminds me of. Like, oops, sorry, I forgot to put my underwear on. Like he forgot. He almost like forgot that he was filming or something. Like, oh shit. And then he's probably saying no one's gonna notice. It's so funny. He's like got caught in the cookie jar. And these are the elements. These are the little white things with the hearts that these are called trophies. So these pieces here are super important for me to show you right now, because Plunders is going to move right into this. This is still Benny, and the old videos I'm actually having like astounding, like I'm like cannot believe how much the old videos show all of the information, and I kept them all. This just shows it's either one thing or the other. A, they really don't have a team of law enforcement looking into all these killings. Or B, they have a group of law enforcement that is protecting all these killings. Because these things are so obvious. Yeah, that's a head. And that's the A. This is in the room, you guys. This is in the fake car. So the old videos are loaded in this stuff. And there's the pressure cooker cooking, correct. This is the setup. This is a setup that man called Bob Vaughn created years ago. He has the pressure cooker and he shows a little pressure cooker timer on it. And then he blows shit up. So, like, it's almost becoming comical that this shit is showing so clearly and nothing's being done. I mean, it's one or the other, you guys. Just like I always say, it's one or the other. Either A, they don't give a shit and they're not looking into any of these seriously and they don't care to solve these problems. Or B, they're the ones who are out there protecting it so no one solves the problems. Because when I tell you that these pictures that I'm showing you tonight, I told you I'm only showing you information that's crystal clear. What she has on her head is what you saw Summer Moon Wells have on her head, Kylie Riding have on her head, the Idaho people on their head, Michael Vaughn, Harmony, all of them. All of them. They show the crime. I mean, so I don't know what it's going to take, but this is many Bennies. And I call your bluff. I call your bluff. The only reason I'm going to be watching your channel is to pull all the Benny faces to the side so I can make a really, really good document one day. And the whole entire chapter will be faces of the Bennies. That's what it'll be. Chapter 1, Benny's faces. I just have to sit here long enough for it to show you a little baby, to show you a death, to show you a sacrifice, to show you that this stuff is being protected. Always shines through. It's just what I do over here. Don't ask me how. I just do it. All I do is speak the truth that comes through my mouth. You see. Because the truth, obviously, I could see now the truth creates the light. The truth must somehow, I mean, we don't know this until we're dead ourselves, right? The truth somehow brings the light to the truth of the photo. See what's happening here? So just by me saying out loud and recognizing that Benny has many faces and that I will do a chapter on the faces of Benny allows this soul and spirit to shine through, you see. That's all it does. This is what it does. These are not the Bennies that you know, because there's so many. But they're murderers, is what they are. They're killers. They're killing. I believe this is the last page of him. Look at this photo, you guys. I want you to really look at what's going on in the photo that was in his car of him driving. That is not a car. That is someone being sacrificed. What you see to the right is just the same. That's him with his hat on. You've never seen that before, trust me. You were not supposed to see that. This here is a sacrifice that no one intended to be shown. It's something that they never thought we'd be looking at. But let me tell you, I have hundreds more. Going backwards is fucking crazy. That is the element, you guys. That's the white thing that's on Summer with the hearts. Those are the tubes. And this is a sacrifice. This isn't Candace sitting in her chair like they wanted you to think it was. There, it's right there at 101. It's right in his videos. Basically, what I have to say is, will the real Benny stand up? Will the real Benny show up? Because the files upon files of photos that I have for over a year show someone who was not the Benny that I know. It's not. I just feel that it's just, I don't know who he is, but he's many people is what I know. And he hasn't said anything, but maybe he can't. By him saying something blows up all the bennies behind him. But I would love to see the real bennies show up. I would. It would bring justice before the end of the holidays, and the kids would be able to go home. They'd be able to go home. Here's Plunder. Will the real Plunder fucking show up? Her video today, you guys, has law enforcement all over this, and it's all bad. Do you understand that this is a photo that is so crystal clear? Let me show you how clear it is. And nobody is saying anything. Nobody is saying anything. They actually show her hanging. The police that they have dressed as the cops have masks on their faces. They have fake skin over their skin. So what I say to Moscow is, what is going on over here that you're allowing her to put this out there? That's the fake skin that I see on the Beastin people. And she is putting it out there as if the police are hiding the shit. Plunder is putting this out there with the police. Do you see what I'm saying? How is that allowed? How is the Moscow police allowing this? In the video today, she has the cars. She shows all of the cars. And she's saying that this is a video of a while ago of them calling the cops. And the cops come because there's an issue with her car. No. You guys, she is showing the whole entire exchange with the car. What she is showing is what's going in the car during these sacrifices. That's what she's showing. She's not showing the police doing anything other than this. She has this girl walking to a car that isn't a car, and it shows the disgusting sacrifices that are going in. It shows the car not a car, and it shows the girl who's walking towards the car, equipment on them, and I must point out that again, the FedEx truck passes by 3 times in her video. Just came out. I think it was today. FedEx truck passes the street 3 times. The white cars are fake. You guys, who is Plunder? Does anyone know her? Does anyone know if she's a real human? I'm serious. How is it that she gets away with this? It's really scary. It's really scary to me that this is Plunder's video and it's the police that are showing dead people. Like in his hand, that's a dead child in the picture. To the right of his hand, right here, you guys, is the machine. These are the Moscow police that she has in here. Is this for real? Is this for real that this is the Moscow police holding postcards with children's heads cut up? I mean, seriously, is this for real? Is this a joke? Like, seriously, is this a joke? There are all the baskets. There are all the boxes. There's your FedEx. Every time they show the car and inside the car, just like Kylie's, it changes. What doesn't change is they show the same elements that they showed in Kylie's car. The number 5 lock. But every time they go back to the front of the car, they're like, oh, let's look under your hood. Let's see if they did anything to under your car. You guys, the Moscow police are having this conversation. But notice, the car is never the same under the hood. They have the same elements as Kylie Rodney has under her car. It's not funny. It's really freaking scary. This white piece here is what goes in the bumper. Right here. You guys, it shows everything. I don't think they're understanding that people are understanding what's going on. Right there, that's the white thing that goes with the car. Usually it's put in the bumper. It's usually put in the bumper, but now this one is right here. It's not in the bumper. But it's that same white thing that's shaped like a number 5. But the top of the cars, the inside of the car is different every time they show it. Every one of the photos here is the same car. Every one of these photos are different from the next. Nothing's the same. And the girl, whoever this girl is in real trouble. You guys, she's in real trouble. Like, this is someone that is connected to equipment and no one's noticing. And it's clear as can be. And the reason no one's noticing is because they're not looking. It's not that it's not there. It's here, you guys. These are the girls that got sacrificed. Do you see? You see her? See how that's not her arm? They're in the equipment. They are being maneuvered and moved. She's attached to it, you guys. She's attached to it. I have a lot better pictures. Wait till you see. But these are the Moscow police. Is this what the Moscow police are doing? Is it? That's the A. That is the A on her. She's connected to it. She's connected to it, you guys. And that's the bumper of the car she's connected to. And they're all white cars. And this is the Moscow police in her video. This one takes my breath away. She is holding the exact white face thing that Kylie Rodney was holding, that I saw was Kylie Rodney at that party with the Beastons. That's exactly what she was holding. And look what's happening over by the police. Look what's happening to all of their machines. They are putting her in the car. The back of the car is not a car. That thing she's holding is the same big stuffy white thing that Kylie Rodney was holding at whatever ceremony she was at. Look at this picture. Look at the fake car. And this is supposed to be the police department. Let me explain you something. The photos in this video, they're getting clearer and clearer. They're not covering anything up. This is the machine. Right there. They're showing it to you, you guys. They're showing it to you. So, like I said, either they don't give a shit because they know that they're protected, or no one's looking. Or no one's looking. Look at this side. You guys, this is a sacrifice. For all we know, that's Kylie. Because that's the same big white ass thing that Kylie was holding. Look. Now let me explain something to you. Kylie and Summer had a red ball and a hanger. Summer Moon had a red ball and a hanger. I showed it to you. And then I showed you how Kylie had a hanger connected to her ear, right? Look at this. She has the big white thing, she has a maroon, she has a hanger, and she has a ball. We don't know. The hanger represents something, and look what's on the top of her. Look what's on the top of her fake car. It's that number 5 metal thing that they attach to the back of the car, like that thing that hooks something on. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's the same thing that, remember I showed you in Summers, I'm like, in Scott, that guy Scott's video, this thing here, the hatch kept changing. This hatch wasn't even here before. Now it's here. Here she is with her white thing. And look at that stupid hanger all of a sudden's in the trunk. It's not in the trunk in the beginning. They're not getting sloppy. They're really protected. She's connected to a fake car. That is tilted. And let me tell you something. This is real. This is what it looks like. And she played this today. And I want to know who she is. Is she fake? She could be fake. She could be a total robot. She could be one of those fake, whatever they called it, through the machines that they use. You know, I just showed you, fake reality. She doesn't seem real to me. She seems like a robot. All I feel from her is like, like nothing, like nothingness. That's what I feel. The car is on a slant. She's connected to it, and it's always white. The photo on the left is the same. She has something around her neck. But you guys, go watch her video, and it's all here. Look at, there's 3 white cars. 3 white cars. Look at this. Now they don't know if they want a white car. So now what they're doing is they're putting the white stuff over the silver van. This here is, they don't know, they're a little confused on what's happening here. But this picture here shows both kinds of cars. It's like they have the fake mixed in with the real. And the only thing I know is these kids are being sacrificed. This is the group. And this is a perfect example how they add the white pieces of whatever they add to the cars, and they're white. So they always have to say it's a white car. Always. These are more of the photos of the car that you could just tell is, it's just so randomly dumb and fake. And this, I've never seen her name on it so much, but what you could see here is she like put her name over the girl's face that is connected to the equipment, and it's right there. You know, I have a very crazy feeling there's these smiley faces like those, and I tried to watch the series of Smiley Face Killers. I can't watch it because it's actually boring. It bores me. I think I might be watching the wrong thing. Here's the trunk again, and there she is. Look at the difference in all the different trunks. But she's holding onto her piece of equipment. But the trunks are consistently changing. I don't know who she is, but it's very important. Like, wouldn't you think that by now the police, like, if they aren't involved, wouldn't you think they would go check her out and see if she's a real breathing person? Look at this. These are your fake white cars. The cops are in these photos. That's the machine. This is where they go into. She is going to be going into that box. That is what you see here is one of the maroon boxes. These are the maroon boxes. So these are the maroon boxes that I show you on Donwell's property, on the marijuana property. These move. They go places. See the front person in the front has a mask on their face? They're really showing it here, you guys. And they're showing it loud and proud. They really are. And there's no shame in what they're showing. Every corner of the photo has evidence of what's happening here. That's the front seat of whatever. That's what's up top. and Plunder shows it loud and proud. So this is the part of like the lock. These are all elements that they clip into the car for some reason. I don't know. I'm just showing this to you. It's all a crock of shit. These are her pictures in the corner of her photos. It's just showing part of the sacrifices, and it's showing it really clearly. These are very pathetic photos. They're very sad photos. This person is, I'm telling you, just spiritually speaking, this person is basically about to die. This person is not doing anything other than heading to her sacrifice. In every photo, you see the truth. It's not covered. This here turns up in the video. It's not covered. They are showing it. Check this one out. You could see the frame, her frame around her that goes into the fake car. This is what Summer Moon Wells had around her. The maroon piece is like a box. Look at her. Look at her. And if I were the Moscow police and they weren't guilty of this, I'd be really, really fucking pissed. I'd be like, you know, they say, oh, look, there must be mud in the car, that says the cop. It's not mud. That's not her car. That's not even what her car looks like. You have to look at the details, guys. You have to open up these videos and really look. Because the information is there. If you look, the information is there. The sacrifices are showing. They're showing brighter and louder than ever before. But this time, she puts the Moscow Police Department right in the middle of it. Literally. This girl, if she isn't dead, she's about to be. They're showing that this is the Moscow Police Department. If I were them, I would not be happy with this. This is a sacrifice. And it's in her videos. I really, 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 really would like to know who she is. The photos here are identical to Kylie's. Look at this, you guys. This is what I want to show you. This is, the cop puts something down in the car or something. Those are toes. I don't even understand this picture, but those are bloody toes. And this here, paste, goes on and on and on and on. All of her photos do the same thing. They're not a car. All it is that they're showing the sacrifice. Look, that's all these photos are. Showing the sacrifice. And that's not a car. Look at this one. She's not even sitting in a car. She's sitting in a freaking death chair. And there's the Moscow police. She is sitting. Do you see what she's sitting in? Do you guys see the wheels? She's sitting in her little cart. Do you see the wheels? Here, let me show you. She's actually sitting with the wheels. She's sitting in her death thing cart. Look at the wheel. She is sitting on it. Oh. Maybe this is what gets put under the car. They do. I wonder if they have wheels on either side. She's sitting in a little cart. See? Just like I told you guys. Yeah, she has wheels on either side of her. I mean, make sense of this, please. That's her all the way over here. That's the machine up the left-hand corner. Oh, get the fuck out of here with your thumbs down. Look at that. You're probably so pissed off that we're finding this that you have to have a bitch fit. Oh yeah, tell me that this is normal. That's the back of the card. You think that's normal? I always save, sometimes I like to save these for last. Look at that. Look at that picture. That's the car, you guys. That's in the car. And all of those white cars, I don't know what's going on with all those white cars, but there's a shitload of white cars. This one here shows a white car it looks like they're at a dumpster. They're not even, look at this. They're not even at the house anymore. What? See, this is the kind of stuff I like to find. So this is a picture between a photo. All of a sudden, the slice between the fake shows that they're at some sort of dump truck area. Look. Look at that. They're not even at her apartment anymore. That's the truth, you see. The fake is that they're doing this all somewhere else. This is a dumpster. You guys, they're dumping. It's a car, like a car dumpster. Oh, that's because, see these photos? I got them on the bottom, the teeny photos between the photos. See? That's why it's telling the truth. They're dumping this shit. That's the truth, you guys, right there. Right there. Right here is where they're dumping this shit. Right here. That is not their house. And look at how clear that is. That person is connected by that white thing in the car. It's a real place. See all the crazy photos that come out? But there's never a, but the one thing I could say is there's never a white car. There's never a car that's a complete white car. Here she is all bloody, attached to her machine, right there. And this here is in the car. Wait. I just want to show you what's in the car is completely blood. Watch. So look over the 36. Do you see that? That head that you see there is the bloody head that I just showed you. That winds up in the dumpster. That thing is this. It's in the fake car. It's right there. It's right there. It's the head. I mean, if I got $1 for every time I said a head on a platter, swear to God. Look. The machine, it's all here. And Plunder shows it all. She shows it all. Here's someone holding on to the person. So here there's 2 people, I think. So there's so many cars, but those 2 people are being sacrificed. Is someone pregnant? Why does that person look completely pregnant to me? See, they're showing you what's in the car. Head on a platter. Alright, here she is sitting. This is a better picture. So this is the fake car. She's sitting in the fake car. And there's someone with her. This is a massive, incredible photo. You guys, do you see this? Plunder put this out. I just... Like, they're at a dumpster, you guys. Are they smashing these cars? Oh, you don't remember seeing this part of the video because you have to stop it and play it slow and look. It's not like it just shows up. These are hidden in the car. Look where it's hidden in the car. That's a head under the front seat. What is this? So this is supposed to be the cop's car. That's a weird one. So inside this cop's car, you could see the equipment. It's right, it's like showing up on this side. I don't know if that's a person. I don't know. All I know is this is really fucked up. It's really fucked up. This is what the cop's hand looks like in his car. Here's the other hand connected to the car. These people are in a kill car. They're just being completely murdered and sacrificed, and no one's stopping them. These are pretty clear. See, there's the green face. It's the element. That's supposed to be in a cop's car. Now, we don't know if it is or if it isn't. Here she is in the doorway. Before she leaves, that's her in the doorway. Just have a few more. Let me show you. This one is just weird, but it shows as if they're the Moscow Police Department, and he winds up connected to a lot of different equipment. I really think that they should know that this has been done to them, because it doesn't make any sense that this would be something that would be put out there, right? This shouldn't be something that is that's put out there, especially if it's not correct. Especially if it's not the truth. It shouldn't be put out there. I mean, using the law enforcement's, outfits and saying it's body cam, because that's what it's showing as, body cam. But maybe she can't get in trouble. Maybe she's a robot. Maybe. She might not be real. We don't know. If you've never met her, you have no idea. If you don't know these people, you don't know them. You have no idea. And I think no one here in chat knows this person. So if no one knows the person, that's the problem. And you can't pass the judgment, because I don't know if she's who she is. All I know is that the videos hold massive amounts of information, and this one is showing death. And it's showing it in the cars that are the fake cars, and they're all white cars. Look at this photo. This is probably why Candace needed a red car, because see what it's hiding? They have the red car, the white car, the gray car. You don't even know what's happening in this thing. But all you do see is what's in the red one. And those are the bodies. Yeah, I have this feeling, like, I just don't think she's tangible. Let's put it that way. Like, I don't think she's tangible. Like, I don't think she would ever pop up and say anything. I mean, look very closely into this photo here. But the white cars, it's a very important thing to recognize, because anytime they say it, or you see it and they say something about it, it's just, it's fake. It's fake. It's what it is. It's just fake. I do know that there are plenty of people that could step up and be the hero. Because this photo right here, to me, wait, not those. This one right here. Should just tell you everything you need to know. She's sitting on a car wheel. She's sitting on the car wheel, you guys. Let me get rid of these. Do. Don't you love those noises? Oh, this is a sacrifice, if I've ever seen it. So, she's sitting on the car wheel. There's a lot more information in each one of these pictures, but the most important thing to see and understand is really what's going on here, and that between both of the YouTube channels that I just discussed tonight, someone would be able to come forward and shut this shit down. These guys are in a dumpster. I cannot believe it that this is where they are. The FedEx truck just kills me. That this FedEx truck shows up 3 times in the video. 3 times, you guys. Look at the car. Oh, this one I didn't show you. This is her. So you could see that this is like what happened with Summer Moon. You could see that's her smiley face, and she's not even in the same room. Like, she's pushing against her, she's in that plastic box and her head is up top. And that's a smiley face. I really am uncomfortable with the fact that those smiley faces are showing up. It's kind of a new thing. We've had the smiley faces before, but this is more prominent. This is louder, and it shows really big. Like the smiley face here is as big as her body. Like, they're not small. But she's in one of those plastic boxes, see, with the maroon around it. And you could see here, just like we said before, here's her head, but here's the platter. And she's in this box. This is a smiley face. I really wonder if this could be like the smiley face killers. I don't know. I mean, if maybe that's what they relate to or something. See? That's just... This isn't even going to be recognized. And look at the back of the car. See the bumper, how all of it's different? See the thing that's attached to the back of the car? That silver thing? It's not even what that back of the car looks like. It's not the same. It's different. It's a silver back. It's small, like it looks weird. See, look at. See? It's very odd looking. I'm seeing if I missed any other photos. Well, here's what it shows inside the window of one of the cars. Um, you could see this is the end result of what happens. That's the head in the box. It's right there. That's unfortunately, that's what happens. And I've seen it so many times that I feel like I must be. Oh, here's a little teeny picture. Let's see what this looks like. I'm a little. Oh, look at this little teeny picture. See, there's so much information in her video this time. It's like a lot of information that I've never seen her expose before. The purpose for tonight is to really show you how the sacrifices are all the same. The people are all the same. They're showing it right in front of our faces, and now I'm showing you it here with the police department. And whoever the true Benny is should come forward, and whoever this Plunder company is should speak up. Because she is sitting. That policeman is standing in a hole, you guys. You see that? He's standing in the hole. She's over the hole with a tire connected to her butt, and he's standing in a hole. Do you see how wrong this is? Go watch her video. Watch the video and then recall these photos. These photos have nothing to do with the video. This photo here is, to me, right now, this one here with him standing there while he's standing in the hole. Let me see if I have another one like that. Is the most important picture. Oh my goodness, here's even a better one. Oh, here, look at this. He's picking out the bottom of the car. So that's whatever he's taking out. And he's still standing in a hole, but you could see the number 5 box behind him. It's behind him, but she's still on the tire. She's still on a tire. These are the best ones. I'm going to change my front cover to one of these. Oh. What the hell? Look at this. Is she on the ground? Those are her sticks. You guys, those are the sticks. Those are the wooden sticks wrapped up. That's what that is. Let's see if there's, and towards the last 3 photos. Oh my goodness, you guys. This really shows they're not where they said they are. They say they are. Look. They're nowhere by where they live. Nowhere. They're nowhere by where they say they are. This video, I really hope that this video gets traction. I mean, I say that with most of the videos, but I'm finding this one very interesting because it's like I'll be able to play around with this for next time I go on to make it look like, to have it make a little bit more sense, but this is all the equipment inside the fake car. That's why I find it so peculiar, because they're actually really quite showing it all. They show the whole thing. Let me look at this one, little one. So I really hope that you guys see what I am talking about, because whoever is doing this is fucking up. And I'm begging the people who really, really know what's going on. I know you're out there. I know you listen. And I do know there's a handful of people that are ready to just put this shit to bed and bring the children home. I'd love to see that happen really soon, because the kids can't hold on much longer. They can't. What is this? This is the only picture I just don't know what this is. Is that a pig? Like, what is this? It's obviously a part of the sacrifice, but I can't understand what the photo is. Oh, maybe this one will help make sense, because now it looks like this. Wait, let me... This is what it is. It's one of the heads. This is a head. Watch. This, it just doesn't make sense because it's in the process. Here. There. You see this? No, that's a face in there. That's the face that I've been showing you. This is what they're doing. This is a Summer Moon Wells Missing Children story. It's on Plunder, and she has the Moscow police doing this. I'm not saying they are, but she's the one who has them doing this. This is how I'm going to leave it, you guys. Thank you so much for all being here. Thank you. Thank you. It's just, hopefully something will happen, right? Everyone have a wonderful holiday. I probably will pop on. I'll see how my day goes. Thank you all for being here. And please subscribe if you haven't. Again, it's a great way to support the channel. I will be doing my live channeling. All of my flowers are ready to grow and they're crushed. So that will be next. Thank you all. Wonderful holiday next couple days. We will talk soon. Thank you, mods. I don't know if Judy's here. If you're here, thank you. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Good night.